Welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into this set. So I'm showing this set on the left. If y'all want to see that, comment down below, but I did it first and decided not to post it. It was super simple and it was cute to me. But today I'm doing the lazy girl method, and I am doing mostly everything except for like applying the polygel and such with my non-dominant hand. Today the nail tips that I am using are going to be the Rosalind Long Coffin nail tips I got a while back, and some clear Saviland, I was going to say acrylic polygel. And then I'm going to use this glitter that I got from Vetsy. Really cute fine glitter. The camera, it's not even showing you the real beauty of it, but really pretty fine glitter. So I ended up doing this set on my sister first, and I loved it so much that I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and do this on myself as well and create a video for it too. I cannot recall if I made a video with her, but I feel like I did, and it was something with it that I felt like I wanted to do my own, but that's the foil I'm going to be using. And like clear sets are like so cute to me. I love a good clear set. It just does something for me. It looks really nice, really classy, very elegant. And if you're using a product that is super clear, it just makes it all the more better. So I'm applying some base gel into the thumb, and I am going to leave that wet. And I'm going to take that fine glitter, and I'm kind of just going to pack it at the top of this nail with the base gel. Only thing I say that I feel like I should have done on my glitter nails was kind of sort of like ombre it a little bit more. So basically when I got down to like where the nail bed, well, where my nail bed would be, I should have like went lighter and lighter and kind of like blended it instead of kind of the harshness that I created. So I mean, it wasn't too harsh of a line, but it could have definitely been better. So this set here I did so long ago, guys. I cannot even remember. What ended up happening while I'm posting this now is I was going through my camera roll to like just get rid of like video clips and things like that I've already done, just kind of clear everything out. I always erase all my videos because they're on YouTube, so they'll be around forever, like they should be, you know. So I do delete my videos out of my phone for storage purposes or whatever. But anyways, and I came across this one and the one on my left, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'd never posted these. Like I couldn't believe it because I was so in love with both of these nail sets. I couldn't believe that I like skipped them. But that does happen to me from time to time when I'm like ramping up and trying to like have 6 to 10 videos on deck just waiting to be uploaded. It's easy to oversee some of them. So I'm bringing it out now, and it is a spring set. It was supposed to be at the time. So, and I'm just now trying to do what I was talking about with the blend, but I still feel like I didn't do as great of a job as I could. But once I got all the glitter set, I gave that a 60-second cure in my lamp. And now I did go ahead and like push back my cuticles and everything off camera. I'm applying my McCart dehydrator, and then I'm going to apply a coat of the Young Nails Protein Bond as well. So y'all, I have been so exhausted and so busy with just my normal everyday life. So I apologize for being a little absent, but I am definitely trying to make sure I get everything together to be on like a steady pace. Like I have a whole new routine going on, so I'm trying to figure that routine out, as well as like make sure I'm able to incorporate what I love to do as well. So jumping back into the set, I am now going in on my thumb with that clear Saviland polygel, and I'm using base gel as the slip solution because I typically like to use base gel when I'm doing clear nails because I feel like it keeps that clarity that you are looking for when doing a clear nail. So I squeezed the amount that I felt I needed into the nail well, and I'm taking my polygel brush, and again, I'm using base gel. So whenever I feel like I need a little more, I add a little more, and I'm just patting that into this nail, making sure that it is touching all side walls, and that it is nice and thin and not too bulky in certain areas. Because with clear, you definitely want to make sure everything is nice and smooth, because any like little lumps, bumps, bubbles, anything is very easy to see with a clear nail. So you want to make sure you are checking that out. And I do like to turn it over just to make sure it looks, good from the top of the nail as well. But once I get that set, I'm now going to go ahead and lightly place that on my thumb, and I give that a 15-second cure in my lid. So it's a clear set, so I'm basically just going to repeat the same thing over all of the nails. Even the nails that have the glitter will have a clear base. So you want to squeeze that polygel in. I am applying the base gel on top, and I'm going to take my polygel brush and just pat that completely into the nail. Now, I don't have the greatest of vision. So when it comes to like clear and things like that, I am extra careful to make sure I have all of my sides done. Because with clear, sometimes it could be kind of like, if it's a really clear, it's kind of hard to see where it ends and where it starts. And this polygel is so darn clear. Now, everyone always raves about my card's clear, which it is very crystal clear. I will give them that. But the Saviland clear is definitely a runner-up. Like, when I first used this, I was just in awe of how clear the polygel was. I always have tried other brands, and their clears were never, ever to my liking. Like, it wasn't as clear as a clear should be. But when I tried this Saviland clear polygel, I fell in love. Now, one thing with this, you definitely want to use base gel because it just kind of like softens it very nicely. But one thing about the Saviland clear that I noticed is that it is super firm. When I tell you this polygel is super firm, like, this is the firmest polygel that I've ever dealt with. And it's really only their clear, because I have colored Saviland polygel kits, and their polygel is okay, it's nice to work with, but it's definitely not firm. So I do love that about this clear so much that I had bought a few tubes back when I did this. And I still have some to this day, but like, I love Saviland's clear. It's like one of the most perfect clears on the market. Very nice and clear. I hope that everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be. And as always, I thank anyone that does take their time to watch my videos. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. If you're watching right now and you're enjoying the content, I would love it if you would place a like on the video, as well as go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit your post notification bells so you don't miss any of my future sets. If you are new to my channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family, and I thank you so much for joining me on my nail journey. It is like a joy to me to continue to grow, and I'm just praying that I can grow where I really want to be with YouTube. I'm pretty consistent. Like, I have missed a few uploads due to life, but for the most part, I'm pretty consistent when I can be. But again, I just started a new schedule with my days, and so yeah, I'm getting acclimated to that. And if you've been subscribed to my channel, I definitely appreciate you so much, and I love you guys so very much. So I'm finishing up with the application on my pinky. And once I get the pinky on, I then give my hand a full 60-second cure in my lamp. So now I'm going in with my Macart nail foil glue, and I will be placing that on my ring and my thumb, the two nails that I did keep just plain clear. So typically when I use nail foil glue, I like to apply it as thin as I can to the nail. Once I get the nail foil glue applied, I do a 60-second cure in my lamp. And then once I come out of the lamp after curing, I wait an additional 30 seconds to apply the foil. So a long time ago, I heard that it just makes it more tacky the longer you wait after coming out of the lamp. And it's always worked for me. So if you're having trouble with foils, I say give that a try. I've heard some people say they cure for 30. Like, it's different. Everyone does what they want to do, but I'm telling you what works for me. I cure for a full 60 seconds, and then I wait 30 seconds afterwards and apply my foil. So you see me here just rubbing that into my nail. Typically, I would use a silicone tool to make sure everything is nice and flat, and then go in and start rubbing with my hand. But for certain sets or certain foils, or depending what what's going on at the moment, I just use my hand, and it pretty much always works. I just make sure to rub extra, like just keep that rubbing going to make sure that I'm getting all spots of the actual foil, and that I'm not going to leave too many peekaboo spots, if any. But if you've been watching me and you've been watching my content, you know I'm pretty good with foils. Like, foils are a fave for me because I feel like they just always come out so very nicely. And I ended up pulling that off camera. I'm so sorry that you guys did not get to see that, because I love to see when the foil is removed and how nicely everything transfers. But I do keep my thumb in all the way, so I'm just doing the same thing. Just rubbing really extra, making sure I'm going over every spot, going over it twice, 3 times, as many times as I feel is necessary before pulling that foil paper up. And again, it always just transfers very nicely. So now on my ring finger, I'm taking my Squeeze It gummy jelly, and I am just creating dots of that rhinestone glue in the center of every flower. So every flower on my nail that has a centerpiece, I am just placing a dot of the rhinestone glue right into the middle of the flower. And then I'm going to go in with some crystal rhinestones and just place them right in the center on top of that rhinestone glue. And I feel like it gave it a nice pop. I really like this. But now thinking back, I feel like I could have used AB rhinestones just to kind of give that extra sparkle. But it still looked very nice with the crystal rhinestones as well. So I'm going to just place them on each of the beads, and then once I get this finger set, I do a 15-second cure on my lamp just to make sure that everything stays in place. And then I'm going to repeat the very same thing on my thumb as well, as far as like using the rhinestone glue and just placing a dot in the center of every flower. I'm going to place down my crystal rhinestones, and then at this point, when I'm done with this finger, I give it a 60-second cure in my lamp just to ensure that both fingers are fully cured. And so now I'm going in and top coating over all of the nails. And it was so weird. So when I first started top coating, I top coated my index, middle, and pinky. And then gave it a 60-second cure. And then you'll see me come back out and top coat my thumb and my ring and give that a 60-second cure as well. Off camera, I do apply some cuticle oil, and I'll be back in just a moment with the final look. And here is the finished set. I love it. Like, so nice. Like, this camera is doing no justice. So in the sunlight, which I wish I could catch more of those like type of photos and videos, but I'm always doing things at night, and typically they're pill-offs or something, so I don't have that time. But like the glitter and the tips was so freaking pretty. I love the foils. Very, very nice. Very simple. Very neat. But comment down below and let me know what you think of this set. And if you've made it this far into the video, I definitely would love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe. And hit your post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in my next one. Remember to be the very best you that you can be, and much love to you all.